I created 2 videos on the same topic. I'm going to share with you the comparison of how many subscribers each one gave me. The topic for the videos was how to change your profile picture. And I'm going to show you through the YouTube Studio Analytics. So this video on the left was viewed 36,000 times in the period 17th of September to 9th of November 2020. The reason I'm starting on that date is that's when ads got turned on. That's when my channel got monetized officially on the 17th of September. Now, it gave me 77 subscribers. What about this one here? Same video, about the same length. So these video lengths were this one went for 4 minutes 24. This one went for 3:41, so it's a little bit shorter. And you can see that the audience retention is about the same. I must have done something right on this one to try and get people watching just at this point here, or rewinding and watching that part of the video again. This one got 228 subscribers compared to 77. Like, that's 3 times as many subscribers. Why? Simple. I asked people to subscribe. In terms of the revenue of these 2 videos, pretty interesting. So this video on the left, okay, $163. This one on the right, the newer video, $151. So it's about the same. What we're seeing here, if I look at the revenue numbers here, is that this one on the left with the fewer subscribers gave me $8 CPM. The CPM is the effective playback based cost per mille. So the cost, how much advertisers are paying for 1,000 monetized playbacks. That every time a viewer sees at least one ad impression when watching your videos, then that is a monetized playback. So they're paying $8, which is a pretty good number for me, for 1,000 views. Whereas this newer video, it's only $5. And so the RPM, so that's my revenue, my cut. Now that includes other things like Super Chat and so on, but I'm not getting any Super Chat from this video. So Super Chat is your donation, if you like, when you are on a YouTube live, or when you're watching on YouTube live, you can pop in a donation to help the creator along. That's a Super Chat. But this doesn't include any Super Chat. So that's $4.50, and this one is only $3. So why is that? That video is getting 50,000 views, but not as much revenue coming in. The reason, I think, is the kind of revenue that is coming in. Because this one here on the left has got, those ads where you can skip the ads. So there's skippable ads. And then you've got your non-skippable ads, and then you've got these bumper ads. So these bumper ads only add up to 16, 17%. On here, if I look here at my revenue, I'm seeing my ad types is adding to 26%, which is maybe not all that different. Let's have a quick look here at the CPM for the skippable ads here. This is interesting. So the audience for this video on the left is 40% female. So this is one on how to change your profile picture. I'm getting school students here, 13 to 17 years old, and that is because maybe their teachers are asking them, or sometimes it's a bit of a game to keep changing your profile photo. If I look at the audience here, on the newer video, I'm seeing this exactly the same pattern. 40% female. I'm getting, say, maybe some college students, or I'm getting a lot in that category as well, 18 to 24 years old. The subscribers, the watch time from subscribers, nearly everybody who is coming to see this video is not a subscriber. Converting them to subscribers there's not many who are subscribers, either here or here. Now, I should show you one other thing, which is that when you are making videos on YouTube, you naturally, of course, you want to get views, you want to get subscribers, right? But here's what I've just shown you from those 2 videos. I've got this little graph here, is that some topics themselves are going to get a high number of views and a low number of subscribers. Okay, I would actually call that one a high number of subscribers, the one that got me 228 subscribers in the last 2 months. The engagement, so that's things like likes and comments and things like that. How do they go? Okay, so some topics are going to get you high views, high subscribers, high engagement, medium engagement, and a decent CPM. Okay, medium. You just have to work out here, well, look, does the video length affect how much money I'm going to earn? How many subscribers I get? How engaged they are? When do they drop out? What's the audience retention? That sort of thing. Does the video length affect that? What about my personal style? If I put in my video, if I put my face on video, if I tell some jokes, if I tell some stories, if I make it, from my bedroom and people are starting to see a little bit more of my life, is that more important? Or does that get me high engagement? Does that get me high views, or does it get me low views, and so on? And so you can look and you can assess each of these things. And what you can see is that, some countries, for example, I have got a country, Australia, which is where I'm based, and its CPM is astronomical. It's like $21. It's really, really high. And so if I do videos that are more targeted to an Australian audience, even if I get still a very low number of views, a low number of subscribers, a low number of engagement, but if I get 1,000 views on that video, that's going to get me $21, or it's going to get YouTube $21, and I get my cut of that, 55%. But if I did the same thing for another country, which might have very high views, and it might even get me a few subscribers, but it's got a really, really low CPM, just $1 or even less, then the revenue is not going to be high. What about the times that I post? If I post at a time that's going to reach where my audience is mostly, then is that going to give me a higher number of an initial burst of views? Is it going to get me a higher engagement, or it doesn't matter at all? So too, if I do a YouTube live, so a YouTube live isn't going to get me many views for sure. It's not going to get me many subscribers. The engagement though is extremely high. It builds great brand loyalty because I'm answering people's questions on the spot, and they're getting to hear my story, they're getting to see my face, and so on. What I'm really trying to do here is to encourage you to see that, first of all, that old videos can still be generating income for you. So the ones that you're creating now, even though you're not monetized yet maybe, those videos can be long-term, can be bringing you in money every single day. But the other thing is that work out what your motivation is for creating the video. My motivation in creating that second video was largely to improve on the first video, because the first video I was not getting subscribers. Okay, we saw that. We saw that we didn't get many subscribers here. I got 77 subscribers in about 70 days. And so on the newer video, I got 228 subscribers in 70 days. So that was really worth making that new video for me. So even though it hasn't generated a whole lot of revenue for me, it hasn't got me great watch time, it has got me a good number of views, 50,000 views. I'm very happy with that. So you're really just working out what is my motivation in creating this video in the short term and in the long term. So I hope you found this helpful. I just decided to do this video, this comparison video, just so that you can dive in a little bit into the analytics and see where it is on your channel and what it is that's motivating you to create your videos and to keep going. If you found value in this, then click like. And if you're still here, way at the end of this video, and if you haven't subscribed, then maybe you should, and then you'll get a notification about one of those upcoming YouTube lives that I'm going to do.